Yo, welcome to the TBS training course, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about support and resistance part two. So, if you actually want to learn more about support and resistance, I think there's a video in my YouTube channel that talks about support and resistance on its own. But in today's video, we're just going to talk about how to use support and resistance. So, in the last video, we talked about how to identify support and resistance, but in this video, we're going to talk about how to use it. So, we're going to kind of like use a knowledge we've learned in the past, and this is why you have to take actually from week two, you have to take every single thing you're learning from week two down to five very, very seriously, because you cannot understand the next phase without the previous phase. So we talked about structures in week two. That is, for instance, let's look at this uptrend. I'm talking about structures. So the fact that you understand a structure the fact that you understand the structure is actually going to help you to know what to do with support and resistance. For instance, in an uptrend, we were taught that when you see a momentum move, you should be expecting a pullback. Then, when you see a momentum move again, you're expecting a pullback. Then, the next you see another momentum move. Then, the next you're going to see is a pullback. So now that you already understand this factor, let me just put this somewhere around here. Yeah. Now that you already understand this concept, so what does that mean? It means that when I'm seeing this momentum move now, what will I be expecting? I'll be expecting a pullback. And now that I'm expecting a pullback, where will I be expecting the pullback to? So this is where support and resistance come in. Now this is an uptrend. Where will I be expecting this pullback to? So I'll be expecting a pullback to somewhere around here, the previous swing high. I told you that every swing high and swing low is a potential support and resistance, and I can also be expecting the support and the pullback to somewhere around here. I don't know if I didn't draw anything like this for you, but something like this is actually very, very possible. You can have trends like this. This is called a deep pullback or a deep retracement. As long as price does not break this low, this is still an uptrend. So it means that I can be expecting price to either come down to the low of this to the low of this trend, or just to the top here. So since now I already know where I think price should get to, all I would now have to do is to wait. I'll just wait patiently. Then when price gets into my support, then I'll look for a buy reason, and I'll buy to the upside. Um, and the reason why we don't just buy, the reason why I said we have to look for a reason to buy, the reason why I say you don't just buy is because price might not react from this support. Price might end up coming down to this place, either in between or even down as low as this place, before it gives you an entry reason to buy to the top, or price might even end up breaking the support and to it start a new downtrend, and the likes and the likes. So, but in an uptrend, what we should be expecting is price should retrace or pull back, then continue the trend. So, where are you going to be expecting price to pull back to or retrace to? That is where the support and resistance come in handy. So, for instance, now let us continue this trend. Let's say price continues going, then then boom, price. Okay, let me get rid of this. Then boom, this um price broke this low, changing this trend from an uptrend to a potential downtrend. So if you notice, initially there was actually a support down here. Don't forget there's actually a support down here. So as soon as price gets into that support, what would I be expecting price to go to? Don't forget, if this is going to be a downtrend, after a momentum move, what should I be expecting? A pullback. It's as simple as that. A pullback. So what will I be expecting price to pull back to? I'll be expecting price to pull back to this swing low. Don't forget, every swing high or swing low is a potential support or resistance. So I'm expecting price to pull back into either this swing low, in between or this old swing high here, or even possibly here. So I'm expecting price to pull, but let's say this happens, then boom. Where do you think price is going to retrace to? Price will either retrace down to either here or here, then like that, like that, like that, as the trend continues. So let's come to let's use charts to actually explain what we just learned. So let's see. I think this is a downtrend, or this is just a ranging market. But I think an uptrend started here, then boom. This is one, two, three. So this is going to be an uptrend when price breaks this high. So wait for price to break that high, then boom. Don't forget all this in between is just internal range swing highs and swing lows, or internal range liquidity. So when price breaks this high, this lower high, you don't forget this is lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then boom, price break this lower high. You should turn this into an higher high. That is price change from a downtrend to an uptrend. So as soon as price breaks this right, what will I be expecting price to come to? Don't forget, after every momentum move, there should be a pullback. So I'm expecting price to pull back into several places. First of all, price can pull back into this swing low itself. Price can pull back into this swing low. Price can pull back into this low. Don't forget, don't forget. Um, norms. I could have drawn it like this. I could have drawn it like this. But don't forget, we said something about support and resistance. There must be recency and frequency. This is recent, very recent, because this is where the current price is. But this is not frequent. This side is not frequent. You can only make it frequent by making sure it has multiple touches. That is frequently touched. One, two, three, four. So it is now frequent. So this is going to be my support. And the last place I'm going to draw my um support is here. That's why I'm just gonna drop my support is here. Sorry, sorry about that. Yeah. So let's move further. As you can see, as you can see, price got into this support. Yeah, it came below it a little bit. Give an entry reason, then boom. So let's continue. Price after price did that. Let's clear all this. Let's clear this so it should not get confusing. Then we're waiting for price to break this high with a momentum move. Boom, price has broken this high. What's the next thing we're going to be waiting for? We're going to be waiting for price to retrace. And if we're waiting for price to retrace, where are we going to expect it to retrace to? We're expecting price to retrace to either these lows, or to make it easier, let me use horizontal raise. We're expecting price to retrace to price. Oh my god, what's going on? We're expecting price to retrace to. I think the network has gone. Give me a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. So we're expecting price to retrace to either these lows, or price to retrace to somewhere around here, which is practically almost the same thing. Then I'll show you guys something. Boom, price did not retrace to this low or this, and there's a reason for that. There's a name for it, so we'll just talk about that one later on. So then boom, price went up. What are we going to be expecting? We're expecting price to retrace to here. Don't forget, this is a swing low. This is a swing low, and this is the only place that we'll be expecting price to retrace to here. Then let's get rid of all this. Now this just reminded me, this one that price did not retrace to the lows, just reminded me of a topic that I also skipped, but not I'm going to take it in the next video. So boom, price got into this, then we're going to be looking for highs. Then boom, price broke this high again. we're expecting price to retrace into somewhere around here. So it has been tested a swing low. Don't forget from here to here. Let's do here is the swing low. Let's just call it the swing low. Expecting price to retrace. Then boom, price broke this zone. That is, we'll start looking for downtrends, right? But so what happened? As soon as price broke it, price came back and it ended up continuing the uptrend. So let me just explain what happened here very, very quickly. So when price breaks, this is an uptrend, and price break the low, it is this is not officially a downtrend until you see something like this. When you see this, when you see this, one, two, three. That is this one momentum move. I told you that every trend comprises of a momentum move, a pullback, and another momentum move. So until you see this momentum move that breaks this previous low, a pullback, and another momentum move, then you can say that this is a downtrend. But if you see something like this, this is not yet a downtrend because price can end up doing something like this to continue the uptrend. So that is it for today. So but personally, I don't really like drawing support and resistance in between all this. So personally, what I usually do is to look for major swing highs and major swing lows, and which you most likely get in your daily time frames. You get the major swing highs. So let's get rid of all these joints. Now here, let's assume price is here. Where do you think is the major swing high? And where do you think is the major swing low? So for personally, I believe this is the major. This is the support, not major swing low, but it's one that has been tested multiple times. You can say that I did not come to draw the support here. Why? Because it has not been tested multiple times. So this is the support that has been tested multiple times, and this is a reasonable swing high. So personally, I'll be expecting price to get into this zone and buy to this zone right here. So let's see what happened. Price got into this zone right here. Then you'd have gotten your entry reason and you'd have bought to this place and see what happened exactly after price got here. Even if price still continued the trend, see what happened. Price got into this resistance and retraced, it pulled back before it even continued. Why? Because price must always respect a support or resistance. So I hope that clears things up a little bit. See you guys in the next video.